Hello everyone, this is your teacher Julian Marin. Today we're going to review Martes de Prueba number 3 for the 7th grade in the year 2026. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to start sharing so we can analyze what kind of exercise we're going to solve. Very good. So we got it right here. As always, the first thing we need to do is to identify, as I said previously, what kind of exercise we need to solve. In this case, we have two different kinds. Over here in the heading, you will find also the description of the exercise. In this first one, is a matching exercise in which you have on the left, you have some descriptions or definitions, and on the right, A, B, C, and D, you have the specific words. So this is vocabulary, essentially. It's a vocabulary exercise. You may notice that you have 3 questions, but then you have 4 possible answers. This is intentional. It is intentional because one more increases the level of difficulty. So let's start answering this. Right here, we got 21, 22, and 23. We got 3 definitions, 4 words, or 4 options for these definitions. On the right, we can see the nature of the vocabulary. You see firefly, turtle, shark, and dragonfly. What do they have in common? They're all animals, right? So this is an animal exercise, vocabulary exercise. So let's see the descriptions, because there are not definitions, okay? Descriptions in this case. There could be definitions, but in this case, we are seeing some descriptions. For 21, this sea animal has big, sharp teeth. Okay, so big, sharp teeth, and from the sea, right, the ocean. So we got a firefly, an insect, doesn't have teeth, a turtle, yeah, they are from the ocean, but they don't have big, sharp teeth. A shark fits perfectly with the description, and then a dragonfly, another insect. So yes, 21, the answer will be C. Let's see 22. This animal has a shell on its body. So firefly, no shell, is an insect. A turtle perfectly fits the description. And a shark has no shell. Dragonfly, an insect with no shell. So yes, 22 will be a turtle. 23, this animal shines in the evening. Okay, so we got 2 left. We got the firefly and we got the dragonfly. The firefly owes its name for that characteristic of shining in the evening. So that is why the answer for 23 will be A. Now let's take a look to questions 24 and 25. Over here, they're asking, where would you find these signs, right? And then we have 2 signs, 2 questions, 3 options for each. The first sign says, drums and flute lessons here. Okay, so they are promoting apparently some lessons for these 2 instruments, the drums and the flute. Let's say the options. Where could you find this sign? A, in a computer room, not a good option. B, in a physics laboratory, not a good option either. And C, in a music classroom. This fits perfectly, yeah, because we're talking about instruments. And 25, it says, special offers. Okay, where can you find special offers? On a bank? Not a very good option. In a supermarket, that is very common. In a supermarket, you go and see special offers. At home, there is no coherence with that possibility. So it's not a very coherent option. So the correct option here, I will suggest, would be option B. So with this, we're finishing the review. Thank you very much for watching. I will ask you please to like, promote, subscribe to the channel, and share so other people can see the videos in the future. Thank you very much for watching.